What are you doing for Christmas, Jake?
I'm celebrating it with family. You?
Same.
Cool.
Yep.
Katie?
I've been wanting to change it up, but I married Katie and she wanted to keep doing the family thing.
I'm not even going to ask.
I'm actually not doing that this year.
Oh, Katie's not.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I don't have fun with my family.
Oh.
Katie's going to
Yeah.
Mykonos.
Yeah, I'm going somewhere.
Guess what that global warming's all about.
Katie would ditch your family for Mykonos.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. We're seeing family. It's we alternate. That's what you do when you get married, I guess.
Okay. I would ask Derek what he's doing, but we know the family man.
Family man.
He's seeing family. He's seeing families aren't even his family, I think.
Oh.
So you guys are alternating.
Because you want all the presents.
Yeah.
We're
Who's
going
on,
to
who's
Katie's
off?
family. And my mom is trying to still be on. So I had to tell her we won't be seeing them. We are going to see them
We
briefly.
are going to see them.
They're going to come over for a little bit because we'll be in the same town. So both in-laws together under one roof. What a beautiful thing.
I think starting next year, once Rachel and I are married, we're going to try to convince our families just to come to Kansas City. And if we could pull that off, that's going to be awesome.
It is pretty cool. We hosted a Thanksgiving once, and I blew my mother away by being able to prepare a Thanksgiving meal.
You're a very good cook.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this year, it's basically like, all right, it's the first time kind of doing this. So Jake and Rachel, yeah, you guys don't mind driving, basically a Magellan type, circumnavigation around the United States.
Right.
To
To
see
see
us.
all-
Yeah,
see
no,
both.
totally.
Let's do both.
The wind chill's negative 30 the day you're driving. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really good driving weather.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean, Rachel and I we would do anything to see our family, so it's not a big deal. But next year, come to us. That'd be awesome.
you got
It
a
is
year to
awesome.
work on it. So good to start early.
Yeah, that will be. But yeah, we're going down to my hometown for the 4 days. Rachel's hometown for like 4 days.
That's great. So what's the family dynamics? Because I feel like I know with my family, everyone has different families. Like, what's the vibe of your family versus hers? Are they similar? Are y'all doing different activities?
Good question. Pretty similar families, both like small families who grew up on a farm of white Christian people. So like how different can they be?
I do understand there's a lot of white Christians involved.
But
We'll give you that.
not that much is even really that different.
You're not going to believe this. Rachel's mom's Jewish and her dad's black.
I haven't told you that yet,
So
but
it's very ethnic.
yeah, they do it right. It's more than just Christmas up there. No, it's pretty similar. I mean, like even just down to like both of our dads are named Steve. Like it is a pretty similar vibe to each family.
You've said both. I know your dad's name is Steve, and you've said his, and I've never put that together.
You saw my mom was named like Stevie, so I'm like talking about the Steves. You're
Yeah,
like, that
the
must just be his
Steves.
parents, I guess.
I have an
Stevie
uncle,
Nicks.
Steve. Derek, is there a Steve in your family?
No, I think
Are
I'm
you
out.
sure?
I'm left at-
Cousins? He does. Look, he doesn't even know. Text your wife. See if she knows a Steve. Do you have Steve in your family?
No.
I got a cousin Steve
Okay.
and a dad
I have
Steve.
an uncle
I have a
Steve.
cousin-in-law.
Father-in-law Steve.
Cousin-in-law Steve.
Cousin-in-law
Absolutely.
Steve.
Yes. Do you have any? No one.
No Steves. No.
That's rare. I guarantee I'd love to hear the recties. If you are a white family in the middle America, there's a Steve in the family.
That's a really great point.
Abs-
Steves are everywhere.
It's kind of like, is there women in your family with the middle name Marie?
Oh, I mean, just women.
Wife and sister.
Wife
Yeah,
and
there you
sister.
go. Yeah.
You got some?
No, there's no.
Elizabeth, though.
Elizabeth, yeah.
Middle or first name Elizabeth? Marie. It's one of the two.
I think
you
you
it's
got
one
that.
of the two.
Steve and
Yeah.
Marie.
Half the girls I've dated, their middle name has been Marie.
Yeah.
Very common among the millennials. Yeah, family dynamics. I think both families love to like stay busy and do a bunch of fun stuff. So it would be very like game heavy, very activity heavy. Like both families have access to the high school gymnasium. Like separately, they've each
changers.
talked to me and said like, hey, my mom works at the school. She's going to get us keys into the multi-purpose room. Rachel's dad works at the school and her mom too. They're going to, get pickleball courts set up in the gym. So it'd be kind of similar. Our dads right now are both they're competing. They get along so well. It's awesome. But the Steves, Katie, are doing a weight loss competition right now against each other.
Oh, wow. Probably a little wedding prep?
Yeah, exactly. The
Okay,
final
okay.
weigh-in is on wedding day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Loser doesn't get to go. So
Yeah.
high stakes.
Pretty sad,
Yeah.
yeah.
If Jake's dad wins, he walks Rachel down the aisle. And
just
her
gonna-
dad has to watch and
Rachel's
despair.
dad's just going to be like withered away. He's like, I must walk my daughter down the aisle.
Kind of a Christian Bale, like preparing for a movie.
Matthew McConaughey. when he
Yeah,
got AIDS.
he's 98 pounds. I will walk my daughter down the aisle.
Oh, that's fun. I like Katie's in my family. Again, they're both white, and so there's a lot of similarities.
Yeah.
But the big difference being my family, my mother, very intentional. Tonight, we're going to sit down around this dinner table for hours and talk very intensely about our lives.
Like
And
a
then-
small group.
Yes.
Over dinner.
And then we're going to have a fun organized game that we've prepared ahead of time.
It's like the game will begin at 9:30. It'll last till 10:15. Then we'll have cookies.
And Katie's saying is more like, it's like Christmas morning. Like, where's one of the brothers? Like, oh yeah, he never showed. It's a little more like that. So it is funny. They're both pros and cons. Both pros and cons, right? Like Katie's family, very relaxing. There's nothing. But at some point, I'm like, maybe we should all like, should we do something?
Yeah,
Because we're very active, but it's gonna be cold.
Should we do something?
Her
I
dad's a big
know.
pickleball guy.
I know. My
But
dad
it's
likes
gonna
to be
cold.
active, and he's like, he wants to go to the gym, he wants to do this, but
No-
usually
no one's-
Trey and I are the only ones who like maybe take him up on that.
Or even like
Yeah.
responding to his
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
I'll
But
do a little gym
we're not
and
really
stuff.
like a game, like a like a board game. Like we're not that kind of family.
Right. It's very pleasant.